So looking at the other end of the spectrum, let's assume you have lived a very spiritual, knowledgeable life here on Earth, and you pass on to the next world. What type of a life do you have there? How long do you live?
A beautiful life, and you live forever with people, of course we call them beings, of likewise vibration and frequency, and there's joyous interaction about everything in the universe, because everyone is at the same frequency, and they are very, very content and spiritually enlightened, and know they're not going to walk around with bodies and have to do what they do here.
So how are you perceived? How are you seen? If you don't have a physical body, are you just a light, a beam of light, or a
beautiful light, a beautiful globe, or as you desire? Because now, when you have returned to your first state, you can choose either to manifest as a being, you can choose to materialize, dematerialize, and you can choose to travel faster than light through walls or through anywhere in the universe. You can visit every galaxy.
Let's talk about the universe. What other galaxies are there? How many? What kind? Are we the most evolved people?
No.
Or are we at the bottom of the list?
You are not an evolved people. You are here because many of the people here have this choice to make. Either be very good or be very materialistic and greedy and never have enough. As I said before, you are not going to go to the afterworld with the Loomis or with a United Van Line moving truck with the stuff. Stuff is irrelevant. But sometimes the projection of so much stuff in a spirit makes it very difficult, because some spirits are so attached to their SUVs and their whatever Hummer or Bummers, what they are driving around in, that it is very hard for them to live and leave their villas and their gadgets and toys, because they are attached, and it has attached itself. But the very, very evolved being travels on and has the freedom to travel to all the galaxies, and there are many. How do you think if there were 27 different galaxies?
27 different galaxies. How many planets in each galaxy?
With 3-4 planets in each galaxy. All you need to do, when you pass here, and no, for nothing they don't say that it is more difficult to travel there than to travel through the eye of a needle, because you have to be good, you have to be knowledgeable, that when you live here and you come to the Milky Way, to Orion, to Orion, you have to pass through this very, very refined passage and go over another frequency to come in to the other place where you can move onward. And of course that other place is very, very dark. It's so dark that if you didn't know, you would get lost there. But if you are evolved, you know, and you speedily travel through that into the all light, into the all perfection.
Now, with all these different planets and different galaxies we probably don't even know about, do those spiritual beings or those inhabitants of those other galaxies and planets, do they come and visit us?
Yes, they do come here often. And sometimes you hear that someone was rescued while they were having a major car accident. People have been rescued who were drowning. People were rescued in very many circumstances. Usually those are refined souls that are rescued by those that they are linked to. But yes, you have a situation here where the sooner mankind understands, the better.
Now, do you think a lot of this information is being withheld from us by governments, such as things like UFO sightings and crop circles, things like that?
Yes, because the crop circles in some cases are created by earth manifestations, but many times they are created by those from the galaxies beyond, in order to give a message to humanity to become peaceful, to become harmonious, and to stop all the hatred and all the war. And that's very important, because also you are visited on a regular basis, more so now than before, because your planet is at great risk because of the warlike nature of humanity.
They keep speaking in terms of you and your. Does that mean you're not of this planet?
Amazing that you would ask that. It has many times sort of pointed out itself to me, as some religious or spiritual leaders have said, the information you have is not worldly information. Many of us do not have the knowledge you have, so we proclaim that you're not from here. And I have to say, I am here.
But where did you come from?
Where did I come from? Of course, from that wonderful divine place where many, many great souls congregate and educate the not so great souls.
Is that where we all came from?
Originally, yes.
Then why don't we have the same ability, the same insight that you have?
Some are older, more refined souls, more educated than others.
I just wanted to go back quickly to the crop circles. How do we decipher these messages, these symbols? How do we know that they're trying to tell us something?
Very, very soon there will take place information upon the planet that humanity will understand the crop circles. Some of them are man-made, and many of them are made from the other galaxies, in order to educate mankind about great beauty, great tranquility, and they give a message. Also, there are crop circles that are made by entities of other spheres, that you should not go to those crop circles because they are really highly radioactive.
Now, all the visitors that are coming here, are they all in search of peace? Are they all warning us? Or is there
many.
Is there
and
some
some
hostilities?
are warlike. Some of them are warlike because they come out of other galaxies, and they are very concerned that if this planet goes into major destruction, major disaster because of the warlike actions, that they also seriously suffer by the nuclear release of whatever poisons. Neutron bombs, are of great concern in the universe. Electromagnetic Tesla manipulation is of great concern in the other galaxies, even in this galaxy.